Hwy83 YouTubers. You may be wondering why I'm driving a giant bucket of poo today. You know what I'm saying? She's loud. We're sitting on a frickin' milk crate. We're having a good time drinking a beer, and if you haven't guessed it, hey, this is a car we're parting out. A lot of youngsters and even a few older people ask me how tips, we're gonna call it Tony's tips on parting out a vehicle or selling parts from a Suzuki Samurai, Sidekick, a Geo Tracker perhaps. That's what we got today. So I'm gonna go over a few things today of how to get the best bang for your buck when you are selling Suzuki parts online or even in person. How to make a post, how to do it properly, how to sell your parts, and so forth. So I wanted to show up in style today, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take a quick swig of beer and we'll be right back with some Tony's tips. What is up? We're back from our beer break, even though we still got a beer in the hand. You guys may have noticed that, you know, I run this Hwy83 shebang over here, but long time ago, 20 plus years ago, I started selling just as a young kid on eBay. Just, hey, I got some stuff, list it, sell it. I'm starting to make a little money. Had a dream one day, I'm gonna sell parts as a business, as a living, as an entrepreneur. And one day it happened and everything is going great. But a lot of guys try and sell stuff and they realize it is very difficult, very time consuming, not as easy as one may make it seem online. A lot of effort goes into selling parts and doing it properly. So I've got a little cheat sheet here in case you see me looking at it. But if you're an individual, you'll probably be selling on eBay, Craigslist, Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna just go over a couple things that will make you some money. And people, you know, people will be like, I wanna buy from this person, you know what I'm saying? So, first thing is when you're taking apart a vehicle like this is a Geo Tracker 1990 model. Now there is a lot of differences in all of these vehicles. Samurais are more similar, but even Samurais, every single part you take off headlights, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You get yourself a paint marker and you write on it, 1990 Geo Tracker, blah, 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 whatever information you can think of, because you may think, I'll remember, but you will not. One day you will find this part in your garage covered in dust. You don't know where the hell it came from, and it's gonna be hard to sell. You do not wanna sell a part to somebody and it's wrong and get a return and deal with all the bullshit. You don't want it. So label it. It takes more time. Label every single part, 4x4, air conditioning, automatic, 5-speed, 4-speed, whatever. Label every single part as much as you can. It will save you a lot of hassle. Now, another one. A lot of guys, this might be difficult if you have a small garage or who knows what, but you need to get organized. You need to have everything on shelves. You need to have your stuff organized, so when someone says, hey, I'm looking for this part, yes, I have it, or no, I don't, or because when you say, let me get back to you, and you do not get back to them, they're going to go elsewhere. They're going to come to Hwy83 because we got our shit together over here, man. You just jump on the website and boom, bought it from Hwy83 already. Sorry, guy. You know, and then a couple days later, you found the part. Well, you lost. You know, you lost out your money. So get organized. Whatever it takes, get a storage unit, whatever, your attic, basement, garage, get all your parts organized in nice, neat area. Now, let's see, oh, okay, here's a good one. Now research your prices. You know, check out Hwy83, Google, eBay, whatever. So when someone is looking for a part, you're not just like, I don't know how much to charge for this, you know, blah, blah, blah. People don't want to play games, they want a price. So you want to find your, you know, are you trying to sell it fast? Market lower. You know, do you have a lot of this item and you want to sell, you know, get it moving? Price it lower. Do you have a really badass item that, you know, is a, you know, you got a Samurai transfer case or something, you know, that's a badass item. Price just went up, baby. These things are rare. You know, you got to feel out the market, see the hot parts, the not so hot parts. The more you take apart, if you take apart 3 or 4 vehicles, you're going to learn real quick that there's like 10 parts that everybody wants every day. Hey, do you got this? Do you got that? Do you got a radio bezel? Do Do you got the differential gears? And you're gonna burn through those parts. And you're gonna be stuck with piles and piles and piles of the same old shit, the mundane parts that don't really sell. You're gonna be tempted to throw them out. You're like, huh, get rid of this, nah. You wanna try and keep everything. But if you don't have the room, you gotta isolate to the most valuable parts. So try your best to know the value of each part. Don't throw away anything unless you have to. Do your research. Make sure you know the prices. When someone asks, it's 50 bucks, it's 100 bucks, it's 5 bucks, whatever. But don't say, I don't know. Nobody wants to buy from that. So here's another one. If a guy can't buy your parts if he doesn't know you have them. So another time-consuming process is lay out every part, individual pictures. Bam, that's a headlight. Bam, there's a grill. Boom, 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 boom. You're just loading up on pictures. If you just make a vague post on Facebook, parting out this truck, oh yeah, call me, blah, 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 blah. You know, you might get some guys, yeah, you might get some stroke offs. Just, yeah, I don't know. But if people see it, they're like, shit, I didn't even know I wanted that, but now I see it, I gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta take a bunch of pictures. Because when someone says, do you have it? Boom, a picture, because they're gonna ask, you got a picture? And then you're like, oh shit, hold on, let me go get a picture. By that time, they already bought it from Hwy83 Suzuki again, because we're on top of our game. So I'm just messing with you guys, but I'm just saying this is all the tedious stuff that goes into it. And I love it when young kids say, hey, I want to start selling stuff, because it reminds me of me when I was 16 years old. I had a dream, I'm gonna sell stuff. And I made a lot of mistakes over the years, lots and lots of mistakes. And I'm trying to help you with some of that. And you will make mistakes, and you will lose money, and you will refund people, and you will get parts damaged. Now, speaking of that, here's another one. If the part don't make it to the buyer, what's the whole point? So you gotta package your stuff very good. Over package it, bubble wrap, packing peanuts, newspapers, cardboard. You gotta package everything like it's a precious little baby that you don't want to get damaged. Even if you think it's good, over package it. If you bought something from me, most of the time, my helpers, myself, we're packaging stuff so it don't get damaged. Because you gotta expect, you've ever seen Ace Ventura, dudes just booting boxes around in the beginning, UPS just drop kicking boxes. That's what you gotta expect, the guy to beat the living hell out of your box, and for it to survive that and make it, because you're not gonna make money if you're refunding people because the shit got damaged. That's bad business. Over package it. Tape is cheap compared, you know, you may think when you're first getting started, packaging materials are expensive, tape is expensive. But when you're refunding $100, $100, you could buy a ton of tape, ton of packaging material, ton of boxes. So do it right the first time, and you will not regret it. That I promise you. So now let's see what else we got. Oh, another one a lot of people don't do. Time consuming, tedious, Hwy83 specialty. Clean your parts. Get a toothbrush, get a Q-tip, get a pressure washer, whatever. Clean your stuff. Nobody, I've seen it out there. There's other guys that are like, yeah, I sell a lot of great stuff. Yeah, right. You open up the box, all this dust and dirt and bugs and crap fall out. Like, yeah, you're the greatest guy. You sell all the great. Yeah, right, dude. Your stuff. Nobody wants everything that I package or sell. I do it to I present it as the way I would want it, as if I was the buyer and I was opening the package. Like on Christmas morning, you want to be like, ooh, wee, this thing looks good, man. If you open it up and there's dirt and dust and grime and grease on it, that's not attractive. It's not, I mean, some people, yeah, you're gonna sell stuff and people, you know, if you do that, let them know, hey, this part is dirty. It's gonna be sold dirty, I'm in a rush. But if you have the time, clean everything up, make it look nice. In the end, you will get return customers because they respect that. That I can get, especially if you're on eBay. eBay people want good stuff all the time. They're very crucial and they can leave negative feedback. So make sure you do a good job. What else we got on our cheat sheet? Well, that that covers most of the selling. Now I'm gonna do a quick, if you're the buyer thing. Now, a lot of guys want to buy stuff. I made a video on, you know, buying Samurais and the price going up and stuff. So let's say you see an ad for something that's for sale and you want to try and buy it. Number one thing you want to do is be nice. And this also goes for if you're selling parts. Be nice. Guys asking questions, be nice. Yes, I have it. Sorry. Yeah, well, yes, I'm located here. Blah, blah, blah. Even though if it's irritating, you got to be nice. Nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to buy or sell anything from a prick, from a straight asshole. They're like, oh yeah, this guy's a straight up dickhead. I'm real motivated to sell him my truck. No, he's gonna move on to the next guy that's nice. I'd rather sell something for less money to a nice guy than more money to an asshole. That happens all the time. Boom, nope, forget about it. So if you're trying to buy something from somebody and they got, you know, Facebook or wherever you see it, you're knocking on their door. Hi sir, I saw your beautiful Suzuki Samurai or Geo Tracker out front, and I've got a real passion for these things, you know, and I would love to try and purchase your vehicle. You know, that's how you want to get into the conversation, not just, yeah, that thing's way overpriced. I'll give you 500 bucks for it, whatever. No, that's stupid. That's stupid. A lot of guys are just rude assholes on the internet, and that's not going to help you buy or sell anything. So learn to be nice. Another thing, when you are the buyer, you got to be very careful. You're just buying from some random Joe, let's say on Facebook. Unlike Hwy83, you can trust us, you know us, you love us, right? Yeah, I recommend just buying from us. But anyway, if you find something you want and it's just some Joe Schmo, click on his profile, do some research. Hey, is this guy a real guy? Is this guy a con artist? Is this some African prince? Send me a check and I might send you something, the whole scam deal. No, do your research, don't jump the gun. Make sure it's a legit deal. If the guy talks proper English or proper Spanish, whatever the case may be, but if he's talking ghetto and all this crap, I wouldn't buy from somebody like that. If his picture is him holding a gun in a rap video pose, I wouldn't buy from somebody like that. We see people getting scammed all the time on Facebook and they wonder why. It's like, well, dude, you kind of made a bad judgment call, blah, blah, blah. So same thing when you're purchasing, use PayPal. I have been using PayPal over 20 years, never had a problem. Never, ever, ever had a problem, ever. Now there's Venmo and Cash App and all this other stuff. Whatever you feel comfortable with, but I prefer PayPal, and only as a business transaction. Never, ever, ever. I don't care if you know this guy or not. Never friends or family, because then they can steal your money and they don't have to provide a tracking number. If you pay PayPal as a transaction, they have to provide a tracking number. The item has to arrive. You will be covered 100%. So make sure you're using PayPal. Otherwise, meet the guy in person, pay cash, whatever. Make sure you make a smart buy. Don't get screwed. That's what I had listed on there. But that's basically it. And if you guys have more questions, I try and help. I have become very busy as the business grows. I don't have as much time as when a couple years ago when we first started making the videos to answer every question on my phone. So I try when I can, but that's what the videos are for. So a lot of guys always ask me about, I want to sell this or that. What's the value of this? Tony, what should I sell this for? Tony. I don't have the time to sit there, and I don't want to be rude to you, so I'm not, but I answer when I can. But that's what this video is for. Do your research, and you're going to sell a lot of parts, and you might just get hooked like I do. And you can sell parts from anything. It doesn't have to be this vehicle. It could be any vehicle. ATVs, snowmobiles, doesn't matter. It's the same procedure. Label your parts, clean your parts, package your parts correctly, and your customers will be happy and return to buy more. So that's what this video was all about. We got to get back to parting this old girl out and drink a beer here. It's Friday, so hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, the trademark Tony's tip. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.